Let me find that out because I haven't done this in a table in a while. How to enter different. In fact, let's see. Let's ask ChatGPT. Yes, yes. How can I enter different formulas in an Excel table for each row? Something like that. Actually, it didn't answer my question. Let's do a search. Entering different formulas for each row and Excel table. I think it has to do with options. Let's see. Come on. Maybe I can do it in table options. Let's see. All this because I want to be fancy. I'll figure that out. For now, let me convert this to a regular table. Let's do our calculations based on that. Paste values, paste formats. Okay. All right. Once I figure out, what's going on over there, I want to do it in a table because adding and deleting rows is easy. Otherwise, nothing changes. All right. Running PV is the same thing. First year negative of that. All right. Now, let's calculate some stuff. NPV, short for net present value. It's basically sum of the present value of future cash flows minus cost of project. Luckily, in Excel, we have a function called NPV, but it doesn't actually calculate the NPV we want. It calculates present value of the future cash flows. So all I have to do is take these. Oh, I'm sorry. The first argument of NPV is the discount rate, then the future cash flows. So net present value is 100,000 plus. Now, we're going to do a neat little trick. Who remembers the NPV rule for capital budgeting? When do you accept a project if you're using NPV rule? I know it's been a while since you took that class, but Pete, you took it last semester, so. No, I'm talking about NPV. When do you accept a project if you're using the NPV rule? Well, what's present value? Net present value. That should tell you something. If it's positive, if it's greater than zero, okay? But, I call this simple software engineering. When you build sheets like these, the idea is to make it simple enough that you communicate important information to the user, assuming they don't know much about the stuff. If I'm not accepting a project, I'm putting a red light, right? If I'm going to accept it, I'm going to green light it. So I'm going to put a traffic light over here that says if it's greater than a certain number, green light, less than a certain number, red light, if it's between, yellow light. First, when I'm on that cell, go to Home tab. There is something called conditional formatting. Go to icon sets. I'm going to pick 3 traffic lights rimmed. I just happen to like it. It arbitrarily puts something. We need to manage that rule. Go back and manage rules. Click the rule. Edit the rule. I actually want to do the following. If NPV is greater than 2% of the cost of project, I'm going to green light the project. If NPV is negative, but the negative portion is less than 2% of the cost of project, I'm going to do a yellow light. So if project costs $100, greater than $2, accept, less than -2 loss, reject, between the two, yellow light. I'm kind of, it's close. Again, I don't have to, but hey, I want to be fancy about things. Remember, all these projections are projections, so sometimes it may not be a bad idea to tell people, yes, it may be negative, but there's a chance that you made a mistake on projections. Maybe you need a more detailed analysis to make a decision. Now, first of all, I'm gonna do it with a formula, okay? So here's if MPV is greater than, let's see, 0.02 times cost of project. Or if it is greater than or equal to negative 0.02 times cost of project. I think I need to put an equal sign in front.